Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is April 4th, and we back at it, man. Let's take a look, see what we got going on. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their Tuesday. Still early. Kind of like the move down, but don't really like taking a trade so early in the open. But I was initially eyeing a move down at least back into 41, 43, but got some potential buying sitting out here. But I like to move down, even if it retests 41.50. But market just opened. It's 9:31. As always, we're going to be patient. We're going to wait for our setups, and we'll execute once we see our setups. So all right, let's see if we have that continuation, at least down to like 41.50. Like how we rejected here. All right. So that would have definitely played out. As you can see, down to between got pretty close to 41.50 here, so that would have been a nice little quick scalp right there. Looking back at yesterday, Peel's volume profile, I was concerned down here. That's why I was like, hey, definitely probably get back to 41.50. If we break here, look to the continuation down to 40, 41.44, 41.43 level. That'll be the second leg down. If we could break 41.50. Let's go. We called it, y'all. Made it to 4150. All right, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see how what price do. Because it's been stalling for that last 5 minutes. So, see if they find a mojo to continue to move up, or if this move up is just a fake out. I like to believe it's a fake out and it's gonna push all the way back down. But I'm not married to the upside nor the downside. I'm married to the setups that I like to trade. So let's see what price do. All right, look like they're done. Look like they settle down now. I like to move back down. Um, Looking at this as a slight fake out. Personally, yeah, like I'm saying, I like to move back down, but I don't want to take it in this area here. I would feel comfortable somewhere down here, below 40, 48. So we're gonna keep an eye on things. So just quick update. I'm not really seeing anything that makes me want to take a trade right now. Since the market's been open, I'm not seeing any of my setups or anything. The only thing was when we saw the potential for this move down, but that was it, right? Um, but outside of that, I'm not seeing anything that screaming at me that's saying, "Hey, take a trade here or take a trade there." So until then, I'm just being patient. Some days it's like this where we're 43 minutes in since recording. The time is now 10:12. Market's been open for about close to 45 minutes now. The U.S. session. Um, some days it's just like this. So we'll keep waiting and we'll keep being patient. All right. Let's see what price do. Price is acting like it wants to come down, but it's just take the trade. Might just have to sit in it too long for it to get there. And I don't want trades where I'm in it for too long. We can't get back above 41.58. I'll be looking for price action to continue to make a move down. This is where it gets a little sticky for me because although they look like they're gonna want to push it down, I don't like taking any trades when we're. I don't like taking trades going against the lows of the day because you typically when you're coming into the lows of the session, you'll typically see a bounce off of it, right? So the price right now is acting like they want to continue down, and I do like a short if we get back down to 41.48. I'm a little hesitant with taking the short because I know we could easily get a bounce off the low, the session lows. So, it's 10:20. I haven't taken any trades yet for today. We're coming into this blue band is a reversal band. could even see it pop back, small pop back to the upside in this area down here. But this is where we originally called, since like market open, that we can potentially get all the way back down to 41, 44, between 41, 44 and 41, 43. And look at price now. It only took about almost a good hour to get here. All right. Begin the video. I was looking at the volume profile and the delta bars within the volume profile, and just anticipate, just looking at it, you know, that's what I identified. That's what I saw. Um, Called the first move down to 41.50, and like if we, initially I was saying 41.44, but then I changed and said, hey, if we get to 41.50, great, and then if we break that, look to get below 41.44. Um, so when I listen back to this recording, I'll see which one I said first. But either way, the two targets, the two price levels that I mentioned initially played out. Um, so, but I didn't see my setup within the structure, so I didn't take a trade. Didn't take a trade. I just want the best trades, man. I want when I take a trade, like I'm in and out in seconds. I don't want to be in a trade for, you know, more than 2 minutes. To be honest with you, 5 minutes, that's like forever. So this pullback, this pullback reversal here was nice, right? This pullback reversal, we had high volume on this candle, came back down, and even on this candle, I was like, yo, if we can't get back above 41.58, we're gonna go down, and boom, had a follow through. This was another trade I could have taken, like this one here, but just my setup did not present itself within the structure, so hence I didn't take the trade. All right. So lesson of the day: if you have, you know, 1 to 3 setups that always produce, and granted, you're seeing levels and you're seeing price can get there, and price is doing that. Yo, if your setups is not presenting itself within that structure, does it make sense to risk it? At least from where I sit, right? From where I sit, it doesn't make sense for me to risk it. Um, so that's the lesson of the day so far. We haven't gotten any trades in today, and I like to think of it in this sense, right? Not every day you have to kill to eat. If you kill on Monday, doesn't mean you have to kill on Tuesday, right? You kill on Monday, you eat some, and you leave some for the rest of the week. So that way, if you don't get no catch on Tuesday or Wednesday, you still got some leftovers from Monday, right? Because again, like today, price is moving down. Called it from we got online this morning, but the setup is not presenting itself within the structure, so we're not taking it. We had a decent win yesterday. Today might just be a day where we have no trades. We'll see, right? In another 30 minutes, I'm gonna call it a day. Because I have things to do today, so I'm not gonna sit here all day and wait. Not today. Okay, so that's my little rant for today. um, it just reinforced, you know, this is just me talking to myself, and I'm just sharing this, with the world. Um, Doing this helps me, and I'm hoping, it helps someone else. Learn to be patient. Learn to stay true to their setups and what makes them money, and not just putting on a trade because it looks like it's coming down or it looks like it's going up, right? Wait for the setup. Wait for that thing that always generates for you, and that's what today is about. If you don't get no trades, we're gonna just clip this video up and just put out what it was today, just a no trade type of day, based on the setup never presented itself within the structure. So I'm gonna stop ranting and rambling and just wait and keep an eye on price action. So we have diversions on this candle, which normally would trigger us to take a short trade. Um, Oof, that was nice. Oh, Lord. I was a little hesitant because we're in these lows where I don't like to be taking any trades. So this is definitely this candle. The way this candle closed is definitely a trigger for us to take a short trade. Just real hesitated on it. Simple fact that where we are. Um, can keep a close eye on this. This is gonna be a game time call. We just got a cross here. This is telling me we're in a downtrend. We've been in a downtrend on this momentum indicator down here. Once the teal blue color line crosses below this purple, that signals a downtrend. Um, so we got two indicators signaling down, and we got diversions to the downside. We've been pushing down all day. Um, but I'm hesitating because we're at the lows. We're at these lows. I want to say let's put a short on at 42. Or maybe put one on at 46. Price is at 43. Potentially reverse at any point. Got a decent setup. Positive delta down there. And we're at the bottom. You know, we're at the bottom of the session low, looking to create new lows, and we have this reversal band here. I'm feeling 42. So I put a short on here, see if we get a continuation. This will be the trade that we take today. Wish if I didn't hesitated, would have got maybe 47, 46. But we're gonna take it to the bottom of the candle, understanding the risk. I like a 46 entry though for this move down. All right, price is coming back. It should be in this trade shortly. Take this one off and sit this one out. I just feel like it's grabbing liquidity to move back up. It's grabbing liquidity to move back up, man. If I was already in the trade somewhere up in here, yeah, I would have just sat through it. But the fact that I'm not gonna force it. Hopefully it plays out and we see it would have been a good trade. I probably would have got picked up there and would have been in the trade now. Let's see. keeping an eye on it. Treat like if we were in the trade, traded, traded in our mind. We canceled it because it just didn't feel right. So imagine if we were in it, we'd had a drawdown, we pulled back to about like 44, and that would have been maybe back to maybe close to break even, where we initially got in at, waiting for price to find its way down. But, you know, since I've been, trading this way, whenever price gets to these session lows, man, it's always find some mojo to start pushing off of it. That's what made me, you know, I really wanted to take a trade today. I really did. Like, don't get me wrong. It's one of the reasons why I kind of eyeball 42 and put a limit order there. Um, but after the limit orders was sitting there for a little bit, it didn't feel right. And even if price was to come down and fall through and keep pushing down, I'm happy with that decision. Because if it doesn't feel right, then 9 out of 10 times it ain't right. You know you're taking the wrong trade. All right, look like price is gonna get some follow through now. Finally, like I said, everything is pointing down. I just not comfortable. I'm just not comfortable taking those trades when we're at session lows. But if we was, didn't hesitate when we saw diversions and took the trade early, 46, 47 level, sure we would probably already locked in our two ticks already. So even if price came back, we would have had a small win on the trade. What did I tell you about the bounce off the lows? What did I tell you? Bounce off the lows is real. Even the bounce off the highs is real. Don't like taking trades in these areas. Just don't. Right? Just don't. This trade would have. We would have probably got shaken out of this trade if we had took it, because buyers pushed it way back up to 41.46, and we were looking for entry. A good entry would have been either 41.47, 41.46. So it depends on where we would have gotten at. At either price level, we would have probably either won the trade or at least secured two ticks on it. But everything is pointing down. Everything been pointing down all day. Um, Structure wise, just pointing down. We called two levels that played out, but we didn't take a trade because our setup wasn't there. We finally got one of our setups um, at this on this 1040 candle, which is diversions. We hesitated, and this was the trade that we didn't take that could have potentially played out. Um, and for the reasons why is, like I said before, is we were coming into the session lows, and I'm just not comfortable taking those trades because we always find buyers, and as you saw how it played out, buyers stepped up, pushed price back up pretty decently, but ultimately sellers wanted um, for quicker move down. But I'm calling it a day. It's now 11. So today, another successful day, and it's successful. You ask why? Because we didn't lose any money. So stay blessed, hang with the best. We'll do this again tomorrow.